secular. Constitutional Election Commission created 24. With the following judges of the Supreme Court, famous known as Green Judge: Kuldeep Singh, Green Judge. Can fundamental rights under the Indian Constitution be waived by a person? Fundamental rights cannot be waived. 6th Schedule of the Indian Constitution contains provision with regard to administration of tribal area of some state. 6th Schedule of the Indian Constitution. Actually, the Schedule of Indian Constitution contains provision with regard to administration of tribal area of some state. Which of the following states is not included? Provision with regard to administration of tribal areas of some state. Regard to the administration tribal area of the some state contains provision administration tribal areas. It's not included. Meghalaya, Mizoram, Meghalaya. 5. Actually, Assam, Tripura, Manipur, Mizoram. President rule under the Article 356 of the Constitution remains valid in the state for the maximum period of President rule under the Article 356 of the Constitution remains valid in the state for the maximum period of 3 years. 3 years. Rule under Article 356 Constitution remains valid in the state for the maximum period. Maximum period 3 years. Which writ can be issued when appointment is contrary to the statutory provision? Which writ can be issued when appointment of contrary to the statutory provision? Prohibition. Appointment is contrary to the statutory provision. Prohibition. Which schedule of the Constitution of the India contains the list of recognized languages? Contains the list of recognized languages. 8th schedule. Which schedule of the Constitution of India contains the list of recognized languages? Under the India Constitution, what is not in the including the freedom to manage? The freedom to manage religious affairs. It is not included. Religious affairs. The establishment maintains institution for charitable and religious purposes. To own or acquire removable property. Religious affairs. To construct a religious place of government. To manage its own affairs. To own and acquire removable property. To manage its own affairs. Actually, it is schedule. ପଚାରୁନ ବୁଝିପାରନ୍ତି। Which is schedule of the Constitution of India? Which schedule of the Constitution of India? ଗୋଟେ ପିଲାକୁ ଡାକିଲେନି। Which of the following remedies is available against Indian Constitution? What is not included in freedom to manage religious affairs? Religious affairs. D. To construct a religious place. Government law. No. To decision of Union India versus H.S. Dillon, 1972. Supreme Court on 2016 concerns. The power of Parliament to make law with respect to matter not enumerated. No. It is the power of Parliament to make a law with respect to a matter not enumerated in concurrent list or state list. It is Dillon, not concurrent list or state list. Dillon. If the following remedies is available against a court's order under section 10. Following remedies is available against court order. Section 10. Revision. It is the following section of the code. Following section code expressly prohibit a suit under certain circumstances. Section 11. Suit under certain circumstances. Section 11. Which order of the Civil Procedure Code provide for a representative suit? Section 11. Code expressly prohibits a suit under certain circumstances. Prohibit a suit under certain. Section 11 is the following section of the Section 11. Private suit. Which order of the Civil Procedure Code provides for representative suit? Order 1 Rule 80. Representative suit. Order 1 Rule 8. Order 39 Rule 2 Civil Procedure Code deal with CPC. Temporary injunctions. Under which section order of the Civil Procedure Code provision is made to provide free legal service to indigent persons? Actually, under which section order of the Civil Procedure Code CPC a provision is made to provide free legal service to indigent persons? 33 Rule 18. Reading does not the same. How many days he shall not permitted to do without leave of the court? 14 days. A party who has obtained an order for leave to amend pleading does not amend the same days he shall not permitted to do without leave of the court. 14 days. Actually, A party may approach the court for an amendment of his opponent, pleading also known as compulsory amendment. It is provided for under. A party may approach the court for an amendment. Known as compulsory amendment, it is provided for under. Order 6, Rule 17. A party may approach the court for an amendment of his opponent, pleading also known as compulsory amendment. It is provided for under. Order 6, Rule 17. This place of suing in a suit for a restitution of conjugal rights. The place of suing in a suit for conjugal right is the place where the husband resides, where the wife resides. The place of suing in suit for restitution of conjugal rights is the place where the husband resides, where the wife resides. If the wife has never lived at the husband's place, the suit must be brought in the court, the place where the wife resides. If the wife has never lived at the husband's place, suit must be brought in the court, the place where the wife resides. If the wife has never lived at the husband's place, the suit must be brought in the court, wife resides. Mark the place of suing in a suit of restitution of conjugal rights, under which section order of civil procedure code provision is made to provide free legal service to indigent persons. Order 33, Rule 18. Free legal service to indigent persons. Order 39, Rule 2, Civil Procedure Code deals with temporary injunctions. Res judicata stops the parties from providing the previous decision to be incorrect. Res judicata asked the jurisdiction of the court to try the case while the estoppel suits. Res judicata corresponds to that part of the doctrine of estoppel actually answer the using code given below. Actually ADM Jabalpur habeus corpus case, RK Garg, Union of India, bearer bond Shukla case, bearer bond, RC Cooper versus Union of India, RC Cooper, bank nationalisation case, MSM Sharma versus SP Sinha, searchlight, MS Sharma versus SP Sinha, searchlight case. MSM Sharma, SK Sinha. Searchlight case. Actually, Article 141 of the Constitution lays down, law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts within the territory of India. Article 141 of the Constitution lays down, law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts within the territory of India. It is not bound by its own decision and may reverse a previous decision. Article 141 of the Constitution lays down that the law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding in all courts within the territory of India. Law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts. It is not bound by its own decision and may reverse previous decision. Supreme Court shall be binding all courts. The state of Jammu Kashmir enjoys special status under Article 370 of the Constitution, but under Article 373, the President may declare that Article 370 shall case cease to be operative. The power of the President is subject to public notification, recommendation of the Constituent. Consider the following statement in this regard. Power of the President is subject to power of the President subject to public notification, recommendation of the Constituent. Right to life emanates from Article 21 includes right to die. Right to life emanates Article 21 includes right to die. Power of the President is subject to 1 on IV. Public notification shall cease to be operative. Also the following statement. Public notification recommended of the Constituent. Right to life emanates from Article 21. Right to die. That no person accused of offence, no person